morning and welcome to another vlog. Now we're going to do today what I had planned to do next time I was going to go to Newcastle, but since that's still not on the cards, we're going to do it anyway. But anyway, get this next one to Leeds, which you'll see shortly, and then we're going to go to Redcar Central and then have a bash on the Saltburn line for a starter for 10. So that's the plan of action for the first part this morning and early afternoon. So that's as I say, it's what I planned to do last time I went to Newcastle, but that's not available at the moment, so we'll, because the Kilsbarn Sawn is shut, that's why. So yeah, let's get this next train to Leeds and we'll take it from there. Here we are, Wigan, Leeds. Been a while since there's been a pacer unit here on a northern service. So it's 158753, and we're heading into Leeds. Right, just leaving Cottingley now and heading into town. That's the M621. Now I don't know if I've ever pointed this out or not before, but the bridge just there is where the old Leeds New Line flyover used to be, and then the down line, of course, towards Leeds used to trail in here. Used to go under that separate archway there and come down here. Just thought I'd mention that. I haven't mentioned it before. Right, just coming into Leeds now. Should be platform 13. Still on with building platform 0 over there. Been on with it for a while. Right, we have just made a quicker connection there at Leeds than I expected, and we're going to go to York with this one, so I thought it best to get out of Leeds as quick as we can. So we just jumped on this one for York rather than waiting for the direct Redcar service. We'll get the Redcar train at York and then take it from there. Right, we passed Colton Junction now, so we're not got very far to go to York. And this train allegedly arrives on platform 10 and our connection to Redcar goes off 11, so that should be fairly easy. So change at York and then continue on to Redcar Central. Right, made it to York. Our connection is going off this side, allegedly, for Redcar. Oh, it's just King's Cross there for a starter, but anyway, we'll get the Redcar train when it comes in. Right, as I expected, it's been switched to platform 10, so I don't know what that one's doing here. Because King's Cross LNER ones normally tend to leave platform 3 and 5, don't they, going south? But anyway, not a problem. So we'll just get this next Redcar service, hopefully. Right, it's coming in now. Yeah, here we are, yep. LNER one going out over there. This is our next train, which we could have got on at Leeds, but anyway, we thought we'd get on it at York instead. Save hanging around at Leeds unnecessarily. 185109. So let's get to Redcar on this one. Right, we're on this Redcar service now, and we're leaving York. See if there's anything hanging around the NRM. too much along here because they've done quite a bit of it already, of course, in the past. So we'll just get one or two highlights and then get to Redcar. Coming up to Eagles Cliff. It's a great shame it doesn't stop here because it'd be very useful for connections across back to Darlington and also for the Grand Central services when they're on. So that's from Darlington. Eagles Cliff's an island platform, which means it's on that side. Okay. Just coming up to Stockton Cut Junction. Gonna bear right here. Main line continues ahead, which is what Northern use on a Sunday and Grand Central use all the time. But I don't think we'll get a train that way today. This is the other side of the triangle. That's from Hartburn Junction. And this is Bowesfield Junction. Right, now approaching Middlesbrough. This would be the more usual terminus for this service, but for about, how long is it, about a year now, or since December, as it's May last year, it's been coming on a bit further now, just to Redcar Central. So I'll go the full distance and then come back just short distance to South Bank, then go on to Marsk. That's the plan of action. Right, just leaving Middlesbrough now, so this is a bit of not new track as such, but new to TPE. I've never been down here on a northern service before today. You can see him extending this to Salburn one day. Salburn Manchester Airport. Used to be 2 stations between here and well, three stations between here and Redcar Central at one time. Cargo Fleet and Grangetown have gone, and South Bank still exists because we'll see that a bit later, because we're going to come back to there to ticket. And British Steel Redcar, of course, still exists, but I don't think anything stops there now at all. Still technically open though. Not sure why they got rid of Cargo Fleet, because that would have been very handy for this stadium on the left here. Wasn't very far away. Industrial around here with steelworks and docks and everything. So South Bank is not very far away. Not stopping here on this occasion though. Yeah, this is it. There's staggered platforms by the look of it. Yeah, this is South Bank here. Right, we've done it. Redcar Central on TPE, right through from, well, York anyway. Could have been Leeds, but we decided to get up at York. So, let's hop over to the side now and get the Saltburn, Bishop Auckland, and get us back, just one stop back to South Bank, then come back through to Marsk. Now this TPE doesn't look like it's moving anywhere. Not sure what time it goes back, but sometimes they shunt out of the station and come back into this side, but doesn't look like that's happening today on this occasion. So we want the next one now from this side, just one stop back to South Bank. Wonder if Redcar Central's an un-PC station. You've got step-free access over that side, but you haven't here, unless there's another exit down that way. No, there might, yeah, there is down there. Yeah, probably a green tick. Right, the level crossing is in operation now, and these barriers are interesting. They're not drop down ones, they come across barriers. should have. We'll probably get it again later. We get another train from here if we do. Right, it's a northern service that we're waiting for now. Right, train's approaching. It's 158. Not expecting this. 158. 843. It's been a 2-car set. Let's get on it. Right, nip back to South Bank with this train and then head back through to Marsk. Let's keep going. Right, welcome to South Bank, and this is a tick. New tick, South Bank. Right, watch this one go. Then we'll head over to the other side. It's all industrial round here, so there's not a lot to do. Right, train heads off. See what we get going back all the way. Just says B Auckland on it. Right, let's head off to the, I presume, the down platform. Can't imagine this being a disabled access station, but we'll see. Right, looks like a yellow tick station does this one, because there's step-free access to this side but not the other, because you've got to go over the bridge. So yeah, you can get out down there. There's something to see down there. So yes, we've ticked it. We're out of the station now. Now there's some housing down there. There's an Asda just here as well. This is the South Bank, South Tees Business Centre. So it does have some purpose, does this station. That's probably why it's stayed and the other two have closed. Yeah, it says look there, South Bank. Right, well let's go back onto the station. Don't want to hang around here, we've only got about sort of 6 or 7 minutes. It's quite an interesting footbridge. So that's our platform that we're going to go to in a minute. Oh, one way out via Smith's Dock Road. Looks like there's a line, like a loop or something here. To the, probably the steelworks down there. It's all steelworks and whatever. We did a rail tour around here some years ago, didn't it? Called the South Bank Show. And I did one called the Bulby Prize, I think a bit before that. In 1995, was it? Back in the 95. Bulby Prize. Obviously went to Bulby. Oh, he's here now, looks at 156. Come on, we better get down. It's coming. So I've only stepped access to this platform, which makes it a yellow tick station. So I've done both the board and the light here, haven't we? Which makes it interesting. Let's do this. Right, a South Bank tick. It's a blue one. Continue to Marsk and take that one. No, we're not going to stop there, but there's a station here called British Steel Redcar. That's it there. Allegedly, there's no actual access to the station. So I have been off there, but as I say, I got straight back on the same train. This is Redcar Central, where we just were a few minutes ago. we're going to go through now to Marsk. 2 more stops and then we're off at Marsk.
We will shortly be arriving at Redcar East. If you are leaving the train here, mind the gap.
This is Redcar East. We'll be taking this one a little bit later.
Or Saltburn.
Right, this is
The
Longbeck.
next stop is
And we're
Marsk.
walking back here shortly now from Marsk. It's not very far. There should be a path on this side, well actually the upside. Yeah, that's it there. You won't be able to film any trains from it because the next one we will need is the one we're on. Right, another tick. This is Marsk. Can't see any signs at the minute. So watch this one go. We'll get it back on the way back from Saltburn. So 156482. We'll see that back at Longbeck. So Marsk, tick. We've got to go down and underneath the station, underneath the railway, to get to that path to walk back. So this is the first station to station walk, even though it's only a matter of a few hundred yards. Less than a mile. It's at the Zetland Hotel. Interesting name. So underneath the bridge, turn right, straight back to Longbeck. Right, there's the railway bridge. And here's the path. We could have got down there actually, but anyway. Along here now, straight back to Longbeck. Right aside at railway line. Can't get this wrong, I'm sure. It's a very easy path. Freight. Oh, it'll be a Boulby potash train, I would strongly suspect. If I'd known that I'd been following us, I'd have hung around a bit longer. Yes, it goes up the Boulby line just before Saltburn. There's a branch off to the right and it goes a lot further. Used to go to Whitby years ago. Right, we're coming a bit closer to the line now. It's a little bit less industrial around here. You can see all the industry up there in the distance. Yes, if that potash train had come past while we're here, it would have been a lot better. I tend to think it might be only a matter of time before that Transpennine service to Redcar is extended to Saltburn. When things improve, of course. You can see Longbeck just there now, it's signal boxes. Right, a couple more minutes and we're there. Longbeck. That'll be another tick. I think what area we're in actually. Is it Cleveland or North Yorkshire or County Durham? Not sure. think it'll be Cleveland here. Don't think it's North Yorkshire. That starts more as you get past, well, where is it now? Oh, I don't know. Now it looks like this road here is closed. The barriers are up because obviously we can walk across the railway. Hopefully we can. But the road is closed. It's a little bit overgrown here, isn't it? Right. Not sure what's going on. Anyway, we need to be on this side, so there's no... Well, it doesn't make any sense on that, does it? Doesn't make any sense. Right, made it. Longbeck. So this will be another tick. When we get the train from here, just one stop back to Retcar East for another tick. Okay? Right, our train is approaching again. This will probably be the same one, I would think. It's just gone to Saltburn and come back. So we'll go one stop with this just to Retcar East and have a bit of a break there, hopefully. We've got a good hour to walk to Retcar Central again. Yep, 15642 again, so let's get on. Right, Longbeck, tick. Let's do Retcar East next. Right, this is Retcar East. Okay. Retcar East. Tick. Nobody else on, nobody off. So I'm going to walk back to Retcar Central now and get on the next train. Okay. Right, we're at Retcar East. Just come down there and we'll walk onto the seafront. I'll have butties at some point now. So walk down here under the railway. I wonder if this is a former level crossings. It's quite dipped on either side, isn't it? Could be. So this is obviously the access to the Saltburn platform, down platform, like I said. Yeah, that will be the down platform access. Right, we're going to go down that road over there. This will take us onto the seafront. Right, just come down the road there. Not sure who it was, but anyway, there's a calf there, but not sure it's open or not. Anyway, I thought I'd have a little wander on the seafront. Don't think we'll really be able to go in the sea because it'll be bloody freezing, I bet. And time is kind of against us to do what we want to do. But we'll have a good look at it anyway. Few people walking around. Oh, cold air is certainly something. It's going to be really cold out of the can. At the moment I can anyway. a wind farm up here, look of it. Yes, it does look a bit tempting, but it's going to be absolutely freezing, is this sea, and I bet you'll have to go some distance to swim in it. I think we will. Anyway. Right, I know I'm a bit fickle, but we might just see if we can have a swim. I'm not sure the tide's coming in or going out yet. But anyway, if I put my stuff on these rocks here, or somewhere around about here, I might just give it a go. I bet it's absolutely freezing. I mean, freezing. Right, we had a very brief swim in the sea, but it counts. I won't say it's a tick exactly because we've swum in the sea before. Not here, but near Salburn and Whitby and whatever. Anyway, let's get on to the station now, to Redcar Central. And, oh, fish and chips. Anyway, yes, head to Redcar Central and get the train there to Thornaby. Getting a little busier now, but SD isn't open, is it? I don't know. Loads of other shops open, but SD isn't fair at all, is it really? It's just ridiculous. Boots is open. There's the clock tower. Right. I don't know though if we do, because we'll still have to get to Middlesbrough, won't we? So, yes, I will get the TPE service to Thornaby and then get the Newcastle by the coast service from from Middlesbrough. We'll see. I might even do Martin or Gypsy Lane. Service out that way for a bit. We'll have to just play it by ear a bit here now. So this is where I was just not quite sure what I was doing at this point now. Right, there's a TP there, so let's go over and get on it. Joining a service on this side, facing Middlesbrough, which is unusual. Right, we'll get on the far end and get changed into this disabled toilet if we can. Right, Redcar Central, we've already ticked that, so there's no sweat. And right, over the crossover, which we've not done. And then we'll go as far as Middlesbrough, just one stop with this one to Middlesbrough, and then we'll head over onto the Newcastle service as far as Stockton, walk to Eaglescliff. That's the plan. So leave Seaton Carew and the new station at Hordern until later. Hordern is more Peterlee Parkway, because that's what it'll be used as. Currently running wrong road. Crossover, yeah, here we are. Quite shiny well this now, because obviously there's this service every hour that turns back here. Right, let's go back to Middlesbrough. Right, just coming into Middlesbrough. So we'll jump out here, wait 10 minutes on this same platform, and then get on the Newcastle train via the coast. Come on, it's slow. There's a northern service coming in here again. That could be the one we got off earlier, I think it possibly, so it is. Right, this one's going out to the airport now, as in Manchester. Right, so it's not the one we need next, the one after. Right, here's our next train. It's a ex-ScotRail 156 this time. 156485 on the Newcastle via the coast service. So let's go around with this one. Might just go to Seaton Carew yet, we'll just have to see. Right, just leaving Middlesbrough now. So if we go to Seaton Carew with this one, we've got about half an hour for a little explore and then come back. So that just leaves that new station at Hordon to do when it's finally open. We're on the Bowesfield Hartburn curve now, so heading for Stockton, that's the next station. Very sharp curve is this, got check rail on it here. I now join the main line from Eaglesby. We'll come back and get off here on the way. Excuse me, we'll get back off here on the way back. I just passed Norton South Junction, I think it was, and we're coming round towards Norton East Junction. The north curve here is pretty rarely used, so I don't know what that'll look like. This is the only side of the triangle with a passenger service on it of any regularity. I just see the track on this side. I think it's a bit rusty. See the other side coming back. Oh yeah, it is. It's not really. That's pretty rusty as that. That doesn't come off very much. Strange that exactly. You'd thought that would have been the main route. That's the line that goes down to Port Clarence and Ballassus Lane. Not been very well used that for a while. Signal even still lit up. Oh yeah, it is. Billingham's next. I've already done this station because we had a little trip to James Cook when I did a coach trip up here for Billingham. It's just my beer, that's all. Did a coach trip up here for John Rigby, and rather than just sit around and watch the rugby or whatever it was that was come to do, I just went to Middlesbrough onto James Cook to have a look at the new station there. It's at least 4 years ago, is that now? Probably 5. And this, of course, Billingham is a Red X station, and it's still a Red X station. Yep, just steps to it, island platform, and that's it. But normal folk can use it. The majority. Yeah, Billingham. So that's another tick. This is our train leaving. Little Harrington Hub. Right, we've got about half an hour on this occasion. We went last time, we're only about 5 minutes just to spin round. So we'll have a little wander and see what there's to see here. I think there's always a chance of going to sea again, but I'm not doing that again now. That is firm now. So let's just have a look. I think it might be a green tick station. Step 3 this side. We know Billingham's Red X, of course. I doubt that'll change anytime soon. Flies. Yeah, there's a feather on that signal there, so there must be a loop, I think, further down. Yeah, what we did last time, we just went straight from one side to the other. I'm just seeing a Sainsbury's local. I might nip in there in a minute. Right, so yeah, it's up, look at where that's parked. Grief. Up there. So let's have a little wander around and then might have a walk down to the seafront. Right, let's nip into Sainsbury's. Hi lads. I can. Right, well we've well and truly scored Seaton Carew this time. So we've come down the seafront. So we'll have a little look down here and then go back. We haven't got time to walk on anywhere else on this occasion. So we'll do Horden next time we go to Newcastle. Because it's not actually open at the moment, you wouldn't be stopping there yet, but it will do fairly soon. So there's a bit of a beach, I think. Crazy golf. This looks like a reasonably acceptable bit of beach. Industrial down there though, isn't it? No, I'm staying fast. I am not going in the sea again. We've done that once already. There certainly isn't time now. So we'll just have to be satisfied with this. That is not bad at all, is it? Nice sand here as well, isn't it, on the East Coast? At least this bit of the East Coast is. Yeah, I think tide's going out a bit actually from where it was earlier. There's some green lights down there for the phrase. Flickering. Right. So I'll have to walk past these coloured huts and then we'll head back to the station. So I've only got about half an hour. Near enough. Marine Hotel. That was quite nice, didn't it? Interesting colour scheme. Sort of maroony brown colour. Let's go to the play park. Why not? Oh, there's an Italian restaurant there. What a shame it's probably not open. I like Italian restaurants. Right, it's a nice little play area just here for the kids. And yeah, there's a marine hotel there. It looks like it's a bit bare, does that inside? Not so much in it. Right, let's have a wander down here and then back to the station. Right, this is the bus stop I'm looking at. Because there was nothing on the other side. Oh, there's a service in this direction. Service 1 few journeys. There's nothing stops over there at all. Right, let's get back to the train station. Right, it's almost back at the station. So, I wonder if that car's still here. That one is so carelessly parked, it's crazy. It is. Pip goo. Look at how the back wheel I'm thinking of. It's not good for the tyre walls, isn't that? Right, so if it's step free on this side, it's a green tick station. The train's waiting time at Hartlepool at the moment now, so it shouldn't be on shortly. To the direct route. Yes, it's a green tick station. Oh dear. Right, so that's looking where we're going, south to Stockton. Yeah, this is a loop down there, isn't there? That's what a feather's for. Can't imagine it being used all that much. Right, our next train is now approaching. So we'll go with it till Stockton, then we'll walk across to Thornaby. Eaglescliff's a bit far and it's a bit, well, a bit bland. So we'll go to Stockton with this, then walk to Thornaby. Right, just leaving Seaton Carew, so that's another tick, properly this time. So just Billingham and then Stockton. Right, just got off at Stockton, so this is another tick. We'll have a walk over to Thornaby and then head home basically. So 156486 heading for Nunthorpe. It's only got a yellow on that signal down there because I think that's because it's been checked down for the junction. If you get a green, you'll be going direct straight to Eaglescliff, I would suspect. Right, let's set View Ranger going again and we'll walk over to Thornaby. Right, this is Stockton station of course, and we're going to head out this way, which I think is the only way out. Say it just says Stockton, but really it's Stockton on Tees. It's a bit uninspiring here at the moment, is it? Where's the town? I wonder. It could be down this way. Right, this is the town centre of Stockton, I would think. Not much happening. Bit of building work going on here. Anyway, we're going down this road to the right to a fancy bridge over the river. Some old buildings here. No dates on it, but oh, 1909, top there. 1909. Splash. That's probably a swimming pool, I would think, and leisure centre, whatever. Anyway, down this way. There's a fancy bridge over here I'd like to have a walk over. Right, we're onto paths now. And cycle tracks, whatever. Hiya. And the river is there. Some boats as well. So we'll cross that on a fancy bridge up here. I think it's known as the Infinity Bridge. It's only for pedestrians and cyclists possibly as well. So we'll see what trains are available at Thornaby. I'm hoping to get the 1431 Bishop Auckland service, which should have left Saltburn a few minutes ago. So you'll see it shortly. Oh, it is that fancy semicircular arch thing. There's like two arches, isn't there? Right, well that's what we're heading for. Hey, there's even someone surfing on the river. Paddle surfing. Is that what you call paddle surfing or what? Anyway, let's get to the bridge. Right. Middlesbrough, over the bridge. So let's do it. Oh, so it is wide enough to get a car across, but that thing's blocking it though, isn't it? It's a bit stupid, is that, in case of an emergency? Anti-climb paint. You'd have to be a bit vacant to climb up there, wouldn't you? I doubt you could even physically do it anyway, it'd be too smooth. That's the main road we just come from down there. Durham University. I wouldn't have thought that was the Durham University. Certainly a fancy shape. That bridge is down there. Cracking view from here. Right, let's get to Thornaby and get the train. Right, we've done it. Left here onto the platform. It's an island platform, this Thornaby. Some guys shoveling ballast. So it should be on the right when it comes in. We've already done Thornaby in effect before, but all we did was go up the ramp there and that was it. Just up there for a few minutes. Anyway, we're doing it properly now. Let's wait for the next train. Right, this is our next train. Another 156. Heading for Darlington. 156482. I think we've been on this one already actually, haven't we? 482. Right, it's leaving Thornaby. So that's another tick. We ticked about 6 stations today, I think, haven't we? Coming up to a very rare station now, Teesside Airport. That's good. That's the disused platform, is that side, isn't it? The airport is over there. Right, we are approaching Darlington. Shall be going back down there shortly, main line. So as we approach Darlington, you'll see the main line past the station, which not a lot uses. It's amazing, it's got a good shine in it, hasn't it? Still, I suppose, just 2 or 3 freight trains a day will do that, won't they? Right. Let's get off. Right, just leaving Darlington now on the slightly late running service to King's Cross. So I didn't get this one coming in at Darlington because I was busy yapping to someone. Stops at Northallerton and then York. That's the Dinsdale Eaglescliff line we're just coming on. Right, straight to Northallerton and York. Right, made it back to York now, so let's see if we can find a Leeds service, which is probably going to be one that we could have got straight on at Darlington actually. Either cross country or TPE. So we'll see what the next one is and head on to Leeds. Okay. Train now to Leeds. Got a couple of minutes. If it drops the pantograph. No. Again, I've just been busy talking and didn't film it coming in. Dropped it yet. Well, let's get on it anyway. There's a door here. I think he has now. Right, off we go from York. Next stop Leeds, and we're definitely working on diesel power now. You can hear it rumbling the diesel engine. Double set there on LNER for London.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 1549 Transpennine service to Liverpool Lime Street. Service calling at Leeds. Next stop, then it's Dewsbury, Huddersfield, Manchester, Victoria, Newton Willows and Liverpool Lime Street.
Just how it used to be.
Front train in the front carriage, carriage E. Please can passengers sit in the seats with green labels behind them. This is for social distancing. Please try not to sit in the seats with red labels. Thank you.
Right, it's going past Neville Hill Depot. The depot itself's on the opposite side. There's some stored wagons and whatever on this side. You'll see the Hunslet East branch, which doesn't see much activity, but you get the occasional train down it. It goes off to the left. Down there. That's it. Right, almost into Leeds. Should be platform 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, now approaching Leeds station, and in passengers for Leeds, leaving the train, please ensure all your belongings are with you and tickets ready for Leeds. Leeds station.
Platform 16. Right, we've made it to Leeds now, and we just got off this one. So let's head over to platform 13 and get on the Cottingley train home. Right, slight change of plan again. I'm on the Wigan service, so we're going to go to Morley and then we'll walk back from Morley like we've done in the past a few times. So rather than spend any more time than is absolutely necessary here in Leeds, I'm going on this service now and then we'll go to Morley and walk back. I just can't stand staying in the station any longer than necessary. Shame, but it's the way it is. Right, made it back to Morley. Right, now we're just going to walk home from here once this train's disappeared. Because I just couldn't stand in Leeds, couldn't stay in Leeds anymore, waiting for the direct Cottingley one. And then for it potentially to not run. So, right, let this one head off to Wigan. And that'll be it. Right, we'll end the video here. So this train's off to Wigan, and that's basically it now. Just walk home from here. I've done this a couple of times now, or 3 times even, so we'll end the video here. So cue music and see you in the next video. Bye for now.